London against Crystal Palace. I'm John Champion, and sitting alongside me up here in our lofty perch in the commentary box is Jim Beglin.
Yeah, thanks John. Well, we have great expectation here today for both sets of players. I mean, this match really promises something good.
Kieran Gibbs, Wilshere, Cazorla. The ball played down the middle. It's a big opportunity with a corner. A good delivery essential here. Up for that one. Oh, good block. He was in the right place. Fraser Campbell. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. And there's the first booking of the game already. Only minutes into the game and the referee's already laying down a marker, going to his pocket. Tried to play it through, just the keeper to beat. Off he goes. That is wayward.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction. Oh, this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
Ledley. It's Welbeck. And he finds a bit of space here. An interception. Cuts it out. London, very much the team with the early initiative.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here, and they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
Through into space it goes. Still, I'm afraid, goalless. Kieran Gibbs. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Mesut Ozil. Spooned forward. A robust challenge. Restarts with a throw-in. Played in accurately. Ledley. Play surges forward. A chance. He scored! What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Looking to exploit the space. This goes for a throw-in. Hits the ball. He scores!
Oh!
2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. A fulminating finish, a fantastic volley.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Now it's 2-0. Fantastic from Welbeck. The deficit just down to 1 now.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
The lead's down to a single goal now.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Welbeck. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Thumps it long. The ball goes through. Aimed at the wing, and it's come through to him. Crystal Palace have a free kick for that. Too long and out of play. Wilshere plays it into the danger area. The ball's with Alexis Sanchez. Well, to call that wayward would be being kind.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Mesut Özil wins it back. No, that's not going to make it through. Alexis Sanchez off target.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Here is Alexis Sanchez. Interesting to see how much stoppage time. There's the answer, 2 minutes. It's not a lot. He makes his way towards the penalty area.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to...
The half-time whistle goes. Here we go with the second half. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Ramsey has got it back. Cazorla. Wilshere. That's a throw. Oh, he's lost out there. Another throw. Forward it goes. Cazorla. He plays it through. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Ledley. Fraser Campbell. Wilshere. Cazorla. Mesut Özil. Cazorla. Booted away. The ball's with Welbeck. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. It's Wilshere. Hits it.
Well, they just need to keep on doing exactly this for me, John.
They don't really have the luxury of avoiding risks at this stage, Jim.
It has to be done.
The ball over the top. Wilshere couldn't quite get it through that.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Pumps it upfield. Picked off there. The ball's with Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that's delightful. And that'll be a throw. There's plenty of activity down by the touchline. Looks like we're going to get a substitution. Too casual with the throw, his teammates won't be happy. Whistle's gone for a foul. A yellow card, no cause for argument there. London. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle. The challenge robust but fair. Sends the ball over the defence. Through on his own. He's bursting forward. London really in desperate trouble here.
Well, it doesn't have to be pretty now, just direct and into that box.
Chamberlain. Alexis Sanchez. Did well running onto the ball through, but didn't get enough of it to register a shot. Lamini with a lunge. Fraser Campbell. And that's gone straight to the keeper. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them, and just Mesut Özil gives away a free kick. Hit long by the keeper. The clock counting down. Chamberlain with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. No surprise, it's a yellow card. A much needed intervention that was too. Kelly going forward. Through it goes. Good opportunity for a cross here. This goes for a throw-in. And he's there to intercept the throw. He's going after it. This goes for a throw-in. Alexis Sanchez with an uncompromising challenge. Giroud. The ball threaded through. Podolski. There's a possibility here for a shot. Ledley. London have to make this count. This could well be their final attack. There's the final whistle. That was a pretty unconvincing performance. The team really sloppy out there at times. And I think it gives the coaching staff plenty of things to address before the next game. Everton against London. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Begley.
Yeah, thanks, John. Well, we have great...
Mesut Ozil with the foul. Eto'o, he's bursting forward. And a goal-saving tackle. Wilshere. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Coleman. McGeady. Eto'o. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Lamini. Kieran Gibbs. A long ball forward. Through ball over the top. Alexis Sanchez. Coppola.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all. Oh look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
He goes alone. Coleman. This goes for a throw-in. This goes for a throw-in. Here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Well, that was really close. You get nothing for being close.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
It may be goalless, but it's not without interest. Welbeck. There it is. It just couldn't have been placed any better. They get us underway at 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
Barclay. Coleman. Wilshere with a definite foul there. Played in accurately. Jagielka. Baines. Pienaar. Here's Eto'o. Baines has it, and he's got space. Koscielny clears it this time. Welbeck. No, that's not going to make it through. Jagielka. Barry. Wilshere. It's Welbeck. Distin gives away a free kick.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
That had some swerve on it.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. No, needed a better ball there. Barclay. McGeady. Wilshere. Looking to exploit the space. He's onside. Now seeking to get that ball in. And the cross cleared away. Eto'o. Barry. Baines. Pienaar. Lamini with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. He's overhit that. Lamini. Ramsey. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Well beaten to the ball there. Pienaar. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Coleman. Barclay. Mirallas. Here's Eto'o. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Mesut Özil. Here's Mirallas. Eto'o. That'll be a corner. And they've hooked it clear. Mirallas. Played through. The whistle goes to signify half-time.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. Score is 1-0. So away we go then for the second half. Through it goes. It's on for him. Can he now find a finish?
That was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
And a shot here. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
McGeady. There's someone on the overlap. Now the referee seems to have awarded a penalty. He has! The players are protesting the decision, but the referee is having none of it. mistake in drawing them level. Cool and calm as you like.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
So we resume with the scores back level.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Alexis Sanchez. Oh, really unlucky. So here comes the corner. Up for the header. He's unlucky not to score there.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Knocks it through. It's over the top. Mirallas tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
The ball threaded through. Welbeck is caught offside.
They may have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now from Welbeck.
Looking to play on the break. 15 minutes since half-time. London still not utilising their bench. Here is Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! They were so nearly punished for their mistake. He wasn't far from finding the net again.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
The goal kick's gone straight to him. And now Rosicky. Here's Giroud. Surely a goal. Good hand by the keeper. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion.
Controlling the game really well now, but they're just not able to find that incisive pass.
And that's gone straight to the keeper. Distan. Coleman. Christian Atsu. Defending in numbers here. And he's run into trouble. It's Eto'o. Coleman. Ramsey gives away a free kick. Mesut Ozil. Neat ball through the middle. Surely! Keeper gets a hand on it. And that's going to go a long way. Ramsey. Forward it goes. Looking to carve open the defence. Through into space it goes. You have to admire that control. Looking for width. And the cross repelled. He's found space. Here's Wilshere. Here's a shot. And he couldn't put it away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that though.
He's over the ball, his teammates waiting. It's pretty effective defending. Jagielka. It's Podolski. Skillfully hit. London with a big chance and a big miss. Giroud, surely he could put it away.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for them. You can't keep giving it away.
So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. Bursting forward. He went for the chip, but no success.
Well, credit to him for trying, although he just didn't quite get the touch right.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Possibility here for a shot. The clock counting down. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. And that's not getting through. Eto'o. Podolski.
Well, time is running out. They need to get the ball upfield.
Nice ball through. Ozil hits it. It's in.
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win.
He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
So, could this be the one that settles it? The referee blows his whistle. A hard-fought win just by the odd goal, but it'll do.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody can feel let down by that.
So, thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. And that brings us to the end of our coverage this evening. I'm John Champion, and analysing this game for us is Jim Begley.
Well, what a wonderful setting we've got for this game, John. The atmosphere is absolutely fantastic.
So we're off then. Looking to exploit the space, and a much needed intervention that was too. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Keeper kicks it a long way. Idrissa Gueye. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. He tried going it alone, but without success. Mesut Ozil tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit of
a foul, and a free kick's been given. And there's the first booking of the game already. Bursting forward. Strikes it. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Over the line for a throw-in. Martin. Arteta gives away a free kick. No surprise, it's a yellow card. And he'll shoot here. He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, he didn't really get hold of that one. It was a weak effort in the end. OK, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they wanted more.
It's Ozil. Clever ball. Through the middle it goes. London still without any attempts on target. Sends the ball over the defence. Mesut Ozil. The idea was there, the execution wasn't. Mesut Ozil with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. Well, the referee had no choice there. A second yellow card, and off he goes. London will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Welbeck. Idrissa Gueye. Suarez. Roux. Here's a shot.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Welbeck. Welbeck shoots. He's delivered all right. what can you say about that goal?
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
So we start again at 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Suarez. Idrissa Gueye. Alexis Sanchez. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Roux. Kieran Gibbs. And the through ball is intercepted. That will be a goal kick. Mabuba. Kieran Gibbs. Debussy. Played in accurately. Ball goes through. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Spooned forward. On his own. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Can he put it away? He's onside. Again the keeper's up to it.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Up for the header. That won't worry the keeper. Suarez is there and he'll take the ball. Forward it goes. No getting it through there. He knew what was coming. Kjaer. Suarez. Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. Minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Tries to slide it past the defence. The whistle goes and it's the end of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
It's 1-0 and we hope for more of the same in the second half. So away we go then for the second half. Basha. He's going on his own. Good through ball. Cuts it out. This goes for a throw-in. Leaps for the header. Really good try, but no goal.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
It's Welbeck. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Balmont. He plays it towards the corner flag. And he'll shoot here. That is wayward.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Idrissa Gueye, Martin, Balmont. Good strong run down the right, now looking though for some support. Now seeking to get that ball in. Chance! This goes for a throw-in. Another throw-in. He's found space. That's going to go a long way. It went out of play. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution. Going forward. He's playing it through. Great through ball over the top. And that's gone straight to the keeper. London. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Welbeck knocks it forward. It's played through. Just the keeper to beat. Play surges forward. And it's a really well-taken goal. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
No better way to respond to the manager's call than that.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So, it's now 2 without reply.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
Idrissa Gueye trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure. There's someone on the overlap. Here's a header, and he makes absolutely no mistake. It's a poacher's goal.
Well, his goal instinct really came to the fore there. From the deflection, he was clinical with his reaction.
The difference is down to 1.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Some nerves creeping into their game maybe, Jim.
Look, it's only a natural instinct to tense up a bit. This is when You need your senior players now to communicate a bit of calm and make their presence felt.
Played into space out wide. Balmont has it, and he's got space. That will be a goal kick. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. "75 minutes on the clock now. The flag stays down. Looking to carve open the defence. Brzezinski. Podolski. Opportunity for a goal. Oh, that was a real chance to extend their lead.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Wilshere. He was well positioned, good defending there. Origi. Mavuba. Idrissa Gueye. Nice ball through. Skillfully hit. Puts it away. And how crucial might that be for Lille? It was all down to the control. They've reined in the gap now.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Debuchy with an uncompromising challenge. Get it away. Forward push gains momentum. Moving forwards. Here's Giroud. Roux, who a few moments ago made his mark on this game. We're well into stoppage time now. It's played into space. He shoots there. We've got a goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
So, could this be the one that settles it? So, that's it. It's all over. They rammed home the advantage towards the end, but praise to both sides, I reckon, for their never-say-die attitude throughout.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment out there. I can't remember anyone shirking a tackle.
John Champion here, and this, the voice of Jim Begley.
Hi John, at this stage I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
Away we go then. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Capola! Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
Santi would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very...
Mertesacker with the foul. And there's the first booking of the game already. Not even 5 minutes in, but the referee's decided that he needs to stamp his authority on the game. Koscielny wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Tried to play it through the middle it goes. Yaya Sanogo, he's onside here. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
They put plenty of effort into corners in training. Now it's a match situation. And he's pretty grateful to get that clear. Mertesacker. Wilshere. Down the middle it goes. Yaya Sanogo. Pass cut out. London, very much the team with the early initiative.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Wilshere. Now Wilshere. Wilshere couldn't quite get it through that.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. On his own, it's through, it's one-on-one, here's a shot. Cazorla has teed up this corner. And a header, oh, good block, he was in the right place. He's not taking any risks there. Change in that score, 0-0 it remains. interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Joel Campbell. He's free through the middle. They get it clear. A volley. Parker. Amorabieta. Kostas Stafilidis. Ayasanogo. Played through the middle. Cazorla! That is way off.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Poor distribution from the keeper, that's a gift. He plays it through. Kostas Stafilidis. He was well positioned, good defending there. Forward it goes. Get it away. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant. Not long to go until half-time, and it's still goalless. Ayasanogo. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Out again, another throw. No, couldn't quite break through that. A real tussle for the ball. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Brian Ruiz. Parker. A strong challenge, but one certainly within the laws of the game. Kostas Stafilidis. Ayasanogo gives away a free kick. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Tipped off there. Coquelin. Cazorla. It's Wilshere. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. The half-time whistle goes.
They've been finding the gap, certainly in the opposition defence throughout this game, with some wonderful attacking football. The finishing, well, that's been really poor though.
Goalless then at this stage. Rodallega. There's someone on the overlap. A really impressive run through. Oh, that's delightful. That is wayward.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Wilshere. They could be in here. Nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Joel Campbell. And a much needed intervention that was too. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. He goes looking for his teammate. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A sizable chunk of this match completed, but still it remains 0-0. No, that's not going anywhere. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Kostas Stafilidis. Minutes since half-time. We are still awaiting a breakthrough here. Something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution. London still contemplating when to use their one remaining substitute.
We were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Off he goes. Shoots. Really good try, but no goal. What a chance that was. They may live to regret that. Slides it through, Alexis Sanchez, and in the end that was wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Rodallega. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Looking for width. If the score remains as it is, we'll be heading to extra time. Rodallega. Corner kick given. Up for that one.
Oh, listen, that was made a lot easier by such a delicious cross from Brian Ruiz.
It's Giroud. Wilshere. Lovely bit of skill. Here he is. Alexis Sanchez. Ramsey. Coquelin.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
The clock counting down. Parker. The ball's over the line and it's a goal kick. It's a little surprising that they managed to get away with that. Things could so easily have been far worse. Brian Ruiz. It's a throw-in. Giroud. Coquelin. Now, surely, and he'll shoot here. Brian Ruiz. Final whistle has gone and we are heading into extra time.
Well, I think both sides will be a little disappointed they haven't registered here. It just seems to be one of those games they tried hard enough, but a bit of bad luck here and there and a touch of poor finishing, and it's led to this.
Nothing at all between the sides after 90 minutes here, so we go into extra time. And I wonder, will we find a winner in the extra half hour? Let's hope so. London have got possession back. No, that's not going to make it through. Rodallega. Opportunity for a goal. Not this time. Long way off that.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Giroud. Surely. Alexis Sanchez. The keeper always the favourite there.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
Koscielny. Wilshere. Looking very leaden-footed there. Surely a goal. Bursting forward. That was a super ball in, but no success.
Well, they're getting behind the defence far too easily at the moment. They can't keep allowing one-on-ones and exposing the keeper.
Alexis Sanchez will drive this corner in. Away to safety. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Ramsey. Wilshere. The whistle goes and we've reached the halfway point in extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
The teams have just 15 minutes now to find a breakthrough. Lifts it through. Good interception, just what they needed. Brian Ruiz. Parker. Rodallega. He's bursting forward. He makes his way towards the penalty area.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Ball over the top, takes a shot. This match hurtling towards a penalty shootout, or are we going to see a dramatic late goal? time is against them. They need to get this ball forward. They get it forward. Here's Rodallega. And he's still going.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This may well be the 3 shrill peeps of the whistle, and this match is going to penalties.
Well, it's hard to believe we didn't get a goal in that 120 minutes because it was a lot better than 0-0. But we're going to get a couple now in this penalty shootout.
And that's not the best of starts.
That was inches away from being a great spot kick, but he's hit the woodwork.
The keeper's gone the wrong way.
Well, he's fooled the keeper with that one and sent him the wrong way. Great penalty. Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority. Well, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Gets nowhere near it.
Oh, the keeper's been completely wrong-footed there. Superb strike.
He has hit the post.
Well, the keeper was beaten, but not quite the woodwork. Very, very unlucky.
He outsmarted the keeper and it's in.
Well, he's fooled the keeper with that one and sent him the wrong way. Great penalty.
He miskicked it. This could be it. He has to save this one to keep them in the game. Putting this penalty away for a 2-goal lead would give them a real psychological boost. The fans on their feet as down comes the curtain on a true drama. Although they showed plenty of promise in the first round, they just couldn't keep their momentum going, unfortunately. It is a difficult loss to take.
Look, it's never nice for the losing team, but that's the excitement of a penalty shootout for you. Someone's always going to suffer.